Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Mob Psycho 102, or you can call it Mob Psycho 100 Season 2 on episode 10. This episode right here looks really simple, nothing much I can really give out, but if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that the terrorist Esper organization is making their move and causing damage throughout the entire city. Even the policemen and the SWAT team may not even have a chance against them. Well, they never stood a chance anyway. And we see to it that the former people of Claw, along with Terada and Reagan and the other children, are trying to figure out what's their next move. Reagan believes this is a good idea to leave it to the policeman, but apparently after talking something on the phone and that stupid insurance company that he's really upset about, he pretty much says it's time to make a move. But right now, here's what he thought of having a plan. First off, he says he will have Terada and some other group of Espers to try to put some decoys on the other simple infantry units that will distract him for now, while the others will go through the sewer, go to where the boss is at, and defeat him. Once the boss is defeated, we'll see to it that they'll put into disarray and things will get out of control. Pretty much that is Reagan's plan. Take out the leader and one act as a decoy. But apparently things kind of got a little bit more complicated than that when some Espers actually found out where Reagan is at and where Mob is at. And of course, Mob on the other hand stayed asleep the entire time, to a point where when Reagan and the others end up fighting this big psycho Mob Esper Red Hulk kind of thing, we see to it that Dimple-kun has no choice but to control Mob and put him and try to get him away. Reagan on the other hand barely got away on the other hand, but we see to it, of course, that he tried to use Kageyama's body to stop the Red Hulk man to not harm Tsubomi-chan when he was on the run, because that is Mob's love interest, and that is a fact. But eventually he gets sent flying to a point, and he got hit very hard to a point that Dimple-kun or Ikubo-kun ends up being flown out of Mob's body. And of course, when the workout club found Kageyama's body, we see to it that the Red Hulk guy ends up trying to ends up beating up the workout club that Kageyama was part of for getting in his way. And before he could step on Mob, etc., we see to it that the leader of the workout club decides to take the blow. And at that sudden moment, this is what Ekubo-kun or Dimple-kun ends up taking control of the workout club leader's body, and uses it to his advantage and manages to defeat him. But apparently the guy gets back up, and this is where Kageyama finally wakes up and then knocks out the guy, etc., with the psychic powers, and moves on to figure out what's the next move after Ekubo tells him what's up. As for Suzuki's show, he apparently is still on the way to try to defeat his father or stop him, along with Ritsu. Although Ritsu asks him, I highly doubt you need my help to actually do this, but Suzuki says hey man, your potential is actually very higher than your brother. But Ritsu corrects him by saying, I don't think you understand. My brother's potential as an expert is way more than what I can give. But Suzuki does not believe that and continues his duties to try to take down his father, while his father is just waiting for the moment to encourage one of his top 5 Espers or something in the organization to keep going, blah blah blah. But whatever. Aside from that, pretty simple episode. As for Suzuki show's subordinates, they end up taking on a plant Esper, but he defeats them effortlessly after he decides to get a little serious. So yeah. So overall in this episode, it's just Reagan's plan to take down the boss. One acts as a decoy and the other will go after him, but apparently the Espers that was acting as a decoy gets caught up with a bunch of Espers from Claw, and one of them ends up one of the former members of Claw ends up betraying them. But who knows if this could be a way to lie or to trick them, but who knows. As for Mob, he ends up staying asleep, which I don't know why, but aside from that, Ekubo does take control of his body for a little bit and eventually kind of got into a situation, but thanks to many outside help here and there, the workout club, etc., Kageyama wakes up and Ekubo-kun decides to fill him in what happened, and as for Suzuki's show, he's trying to take down his father, etc. So yeah, like I said, simple episode, nothing much going on. Next episode's gonna be pretty action packed. So those of you guys who want really bad action in Mob Psycho, you're gonna get it. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.